Shaded against the midday sun, Appolinaire Guidimbaye sits hunched over boxes of bullets. From handgun rounds to 50 caliber shells, most of this ammunition has seen action. But Guidimbaye, a renowned visual artist in Chad, is seeking to give them a second life, not as weapons of war, but to create a message of peace.
Let's try to sit around a table to manage our problems without war. That's why I try to work with spent shells and other war materials to give a rebirth, a metaphor of what shells can do. Instead of war and killing, I use the same shells that have left women bereaved to talk about peace as a kind of remission.
Also known as Doff, the 38-year-old is one of Chad's most acclaimed contemporary artists. He's a tireless collector of miscellaneous objects. His works have incorporated a range of recycled materials, including electric components, plastic fragments, and rusted machinery. But it wasn't until 2016, when his North Central African homeland was facing a renewed insurgency, that he began working with bullets, shaping them into flowers, mountains, and faceless human beings. These, Guidimbaye says, are the silhouettes of the nameless millions who have died in wars across the Sahel.
All those who fall during the war, whether on the side of friends or enemies, what do we do with them? Behind these people who die, there are families, widows, orphans who spend their time crying. And this generates other hatreds. Today we find child soldiers, street children, children in slavery in all camps. If only their parents had not died in the war, would these children still be forced into child labour?
Chad's longtime ruler Idriss Déby was killed in April while visiting troops fighting against rebels. Since then, his son Mahamat Idriss Déby has maintained a fragile peace. Insurgent groups have been invited to the capital in N'Djamena to participate in peace talks. Armed with his soldering iron and blowtorch, Guidimbaye says his anti-war message is more relevant than ever.